What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fazi Fitness. So let's start this video with a physique update of Muhammad Shaaban, just 2 weeks out of this year's Arnold. So I do not remember when was the last time Shawn Ray helped someone, especially in the men's open bodybuilding with the posing. But it seems like he is helping Shaaban, and they want to bring something special to the stage this time. Shawn Ray himself was like the master of posing and presentation. I think all of us have watched that 1999 Mr. Olympia routine multiple times, because it was just so perfect, and it is really cool to watch him help Shaaban bring back that classic posing routine. So Muhammad Shaaban has been really quiet during this whole Arnold Classic prep. But he has been grinding really hard with Chris Lewis aka Cycle Fitness. No one really talked about him as a potential top 5 finisher here at the Arnold. And that is the motivation that he needed to work harder than ever to make sure that he gets noticed by the judges and by the fans. So Shaaban is very much balanced top to bottom. He has great quads and he is one of those guys who is very muscular. He has that dense look to his physique. And he is another one of those guys who competed last time at the Olympia 2022. So he is another guy who is coming back after a gap of 1.5 years. So we expect to see some very good improvements on his physique, especially from his back. I have to say, gone are the days when people used to say that Antoine Williams' legs are just too big for his upper half. He looks so balanced right now in this update. Plus he is absolutely shredded at the moment. He is in a damn good condition right now. The feathers on his quads, the detail on his side leg, that is just insane. The overall side chest shot and the way Antoine transitions into it, that makes this shot for him so impressive. And that is one of his strongest shots. Another thing to notice here is that almost everyone is putting a lot of effort into posing, because this is Arnold Classic we are talking about. They know Arnold Schwarzenegger himself will be in the front row watching all these routines. And it is always an honor when he gets up from his seat and take pictures with the competitors while they're performing their posing routines. On top of that, at the Arnold there is this reward for the best posing routine as well. So this is without a shadow of a doubt the best version of Antoine so far. He has never looked this good in his entire professional career. So he has another 2 or maximum 3 years left before he retires from competitive bodybuilding. And he's gonna make sure that he makes some count. So how high did you guys see Antoine placing in 2 weeks? Can he beat guys like James Hollingshead and Harsemdi and place in that top 5? Do let me know what you guys think. So we haven't seen any physique updates from Orsk Lisinski during this whole Arnold Classic prep. But finally, he dropped not exactly a physique update but kind of a sneak peek. So he is working on the most shredded version of himself to a date. And we have to keep in mind, he is already one of the most shredded guy in Classic Physique division. I have to say, after Michael Double, he is one of the most shredded guy in Classic Physique. And hopefully this time he will not face any hiccups during this final stretch. Because if you guys remember for the last year's Arnold Classic, he was posting the same type of updates weeks before the show. But he ended up in the hospital just a week before the Arnold. But still, he was able to show up at the Arnold, and not only just that, he was able to finish second. And that just goes to show us how good Urs really is. So here is my question. If Urs is able to bring a more shredded, more conditioned version to this year's Arnold, will that be enough to beat a guy like Ramondino finally after almost 3 years? Now, I have to say, at this point, it isn't about being more conditioned. It isn't about bringing more detail. It is about bringing up those lagging body parts. He needs to take care of those weak areas in his physique, like his back, like his arms, specifically his biceps. Because the conditioning of Ramondino is no joke either. On top of that, Ramon has one of the best backs in the business, and one of the best biceps as well. And Ramondino is the defending champion. He is top 2 in the world in Classic Physique. And he is very complete top to bottom. He really isn't missing anything. Now I do believe that Urs is more classic than Ramon, but he is still missing some body parts. And until he brings those up, I don't think he can beat Ramondino at this point. But do let me know what you guys think. And hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.